I'm Kevin Frazier. Time to get busy. The Mavericks coming looking to give the Big D another reason to say, don't y'all mess with Texas. Antoine Jamison is going to show us how you go to work down in the low post. Simply get him the ball, and he knows what to do with it. They'll face off against the Pacers. J.O. is also a monster in the paint who has great low post skills. You know these two are going to butt heads. Pacers, Mavericks. It's getting hot in here.
Kick back and put your feet up and get ready for some NBA action here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the two key players?
Fitz, here's someone we need to take a look at. Antoine Jamison is a phenomenal post player, so you can bet that's going to be his meal ticket. Expect this guy to be around the low post block a lot. On the other side, you've got another warrior. Jermaine O'Neal just loves taking it inside and working those post moves. The stage is set for this guy to dominate.
Thanks, Tom. Just about time to tip it off. The Pacers control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. To Tinsley. Out on the left. Pump fakes. Miller with a crossover. Controlled by Jamison.
I liked how he went with the crossover there. Of course, I would have liked it a lot more if he'd have actually made a bucket.
Jamison takes it in. Rejected hard. Pollard fired from the post. Down the hatch.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
And the Mavericks have the ball in a small deficit, 2-0. To Jamison. Lob to Nowitzki. Nowitzki uses the drop step.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
Tinsley brings it up. To Miller. Pass left side. O'Neal is asking for it in the post. 6 seconds to shoot. The bucket was drained by O'Neal.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
The Mavericks bring it up. To Finley. Pass right side. Pass right wing. Finley takes the shot from about 16. Money on the jump shot.
That's confidence right there. He knew he could shake his man with the crossover dribble, and of course, he did.
To Miller. Pass right side. To Pollard. Outside. Back to Miller. Kick back inside. Not normally a dunker, but a message sent there by Pollard.
This guy's normally not a dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure it was going down.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. To Finley. Out of the wing. Pump fakes. Jamison shoots, hits the post shot.
The shot opened up once he got the defender in the air.
And the Pacers bring it up. They're shooting 59% from the floor. Skip to Artest. Artest takes a turnaround J. Good.
No, that was a nice turnaround right there. The D had no idea which way he was going.
The Mavericks bring it up court and are two back. To LaFrentz. Left side pass. He's doubled up. Manages to pass out of it. They push it inside.
Perfect move for this situation. When you're going against a tough defender, that hook is a real equalizer.
Tinsley brings it up. To Pollard. Seven on the shot clock. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Finley. Finley blocked that one and gathered it up for the nice defensive play. To Nowitzki. Nowitzki is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get two from the line.
My goodness, that guy just mugged him out there. That's a misdemeanor in 30 states.
He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Rebounded inside by Pollard. To Miller. Pass left side. To O'Neal. The slam is botched by O'Neal. O'Neal hacked in the act. Count the 2, and he'll shoot one more from the line. LaFrance will leave the floor. He can't complete the three-point play. Plucked out of the sky by Nowitzki. To Jamison. Jamison sails in, kisses it off the glass. 59 seconds here in the first quarter. To Artest. Artest shoots from the post. It's ripped down by Nowitzki.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
45 seconds here in the first quarter. Jab steps. To Artest. There's the steal. Here's the break. Finley crosses it over. The finisher. Ripped down inside by Artest. Plucked out of the sky by Nowitzki.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble in there.
Pump fakes. Skip to Nash. The Mavericks score, and that's 10 unanswered.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
Pollard takes it in, deflected. That's his first block of the game. There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 16 to 10. Jamison inbounds to start the second quarter. To Finley. From downtown. Hits the long ball.
We got a pretty good look at the 3, and that's all good shooters need.
To Artest. Inside. Fades. Hits it.
In the right situation, he can get the inside shot he wants, Fitz. And that was the right situation.
To Finley. Here comes the double team. Jamison takes the shot from about 16. No worries.
He's got at least a decent mid-range game, so that's not really a surprise.
9-point ball game. To Artest. Artest launches from beyond the arc. Can't capitalize.
They should definitely focus on taking the best shot rather than just the quick shot.
The J was off the mark by Nash. Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. To O'Neal. Now right wing. Artest high off the glass.
It looks like the D underestimated his crossover move on this replay. I don't think that's going to happen again.
The Mavericks could add to their lead with a bucket this trip down. To Jamison. Lob to Finley. For a double-digit lead. Money on the jump shot.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
The Pacers with control, but are down here, 25 to 14. To Harrington to cut it to single digits. Hits it.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the 3. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
To Jamison. Into the low post. Harrington made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Miller. Here comes the double team. Splits it with a pass. The shot in the paint was drained by Harrington.
He got in prime scoring position right there and got the job done.
The Mavericks take it up. They're shooting 78% from the floor. Jamison goes with the drop step. Nowitzki is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. Sinks the first of two. He's off on the second. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. Tinsley with the finger roll. Sent away.
Now that's what you call reaction time. He was up and over to make the swat immediately.
The Pacers will take a timeout here. Nowitzki looks fresh coming back on the floor. To O'Neal. 7 on the shot clock. Grabbed by Tinsley. O'Neal shoots. Gets the front rim.
Hey, look, just because you can nail those in practice doesn't mean you should be taking them in the game.
Skip to LaPrence. For a double-digit lead. Misses the jumper.
When you get inside and come away empty, you're always a little angry at yourself. Or a lot angry at yourself.
He's double-teamed. Tinsley unloads from 10 feet out.
Good-looking Jay right here. Even though the guy's smaller, he's able to wiggle free and get his shot off.
Just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter. To Finley. Finley pulls the trigger from the high post. Great shot by the 9-year man out of Wisconsin. O'Neal will come off the floor. The Pacers can cut into the lead with a basket here. To Pollard. Out of the wing. Pump fakes. Miller crosses over. Miller is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. O'Neal comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Pacers.
Finley takes it up. He's shooting 80% from the floor. To Finley. Finley glides in, cans it, and gets his 11th point of the game. Just over a minute here in the second quarter. To Miller. They're inside. Miller goes with the drop step. The low post fade was cashed in by Miller.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
54 seconds here in the second quarter. To Jamison. Jamison sails in, drops it in on the layup. And the Pacers with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Artest. Finley made the nab back there, records his first steal.
When someone's being careless with the ball, they're just begging for it to be stolen.
To Nash. O'Neal gets the defensive 3-second call. He gets it to fall. Miller will head to the bench. To Jamison. Nowitzki shoots off the inbound. A rare rebound by Pollard. To O'Neal, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
He read that pass like a book. He was all over it.
To Finley. Finley releases.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
Jones unloads from deep, three-point range.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
Beats the buzzer. Can't capitalize. We've reached halftime with the score, 35-25. Now that we have a little breather, Tom is going to give us the stat breakdown with Game Track. Take it, Tommy.
Thanks, Fitz. The Mavericks have had the better look so far, and you can see that in the field goal percentage difference. I like their chances in the second half if they can keep the offense rolling.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Nowitzki inbounds to start the second half. To Jamison. Finley takes a turnaround J. Finley, 15 points by the 9-year man out of Wisconsin. To Miller. Nowitzki made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Inside pass. Rejected hard, and it's loose inside. LaFrentz gets it right back after the block. Couldn't drop in the open look by LaFrentz. To O'Neal. Pump fakes. He's doubled up. The wide open bucket was missed by Pollard. Here comes the double team. Nowitzki fires from 14. Not there for him. The lay-in was cashed in by Finley.
This guy is smoking. If they're smart, they'll keep feeding him the ball.
The Pacers work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. Nabbed by Harrington. Harrington crosses over with the runner.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
Nash takes it up, and he's got 6 assists. Miller made the nab back there and records his first steal. The layup was dropped in by Tinsley.
That was a nice finish there.
And the Mavericks ball in a double-digit lead. Skip to LaFrentz. To Jamison. Jamison commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fitz, a defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Artest comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. To Miller. To cut it to single digits. Not a doubt.
He's not a great shooter by any stretch, Fitz, but he got that one to go in.
Finley works it up, and he's got 17 points. Received by Nash. To Finley. Finley isolates. Finley with the finger roll. Deflected. The Mavericks will keep it after it's knocked out of bounds. Five on the shot clock. The run cannot be stopped by Finley. Followed through and then made by Nash.
You gotta like how he ripped that one off the offensive glass.
Tinsley works it up court. Skip to Pollard. Bounce to Miller. Pass caught by Miller. Miller goes with the fadeaway. Maybe next time.
Ooh, watch the great job he does positioning himself for this dunk. Once he was up there, he just went up and boom! Flushed it.
Nash with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. For a double-digit lead. Money on the jump shot.
Boy, you let him get the ball in that deep, he is just going to wear you out, Fitz.
To O'Neal. O'Neal takes the quick shot. Nice rebound by the 6-year man out of Germany. To Jamison. Jamison goes with the crossover. Wing shot is off the mark by Jamison.
He doesn't like it when the D gets up in his grill on those mid-range jumpers, because this is what happens.
To Artest. Pump fakes. Skip to Miller. Launches it. Gets right iron. No good.
He came away empty. Well, what do you expect? The D was right up in his grill on that shot.
Double-digit ball game. To Finley. Skip to Finley. Lob to Jamison. 6 seconds to shoot. Jamison fires. Puts too much on it.
I think the turnaround shot got him more frazzled that time than the regular jumper would have.
To Miller. Now in the paint. Tinsley glides in. Kisses it off the glass and in. The Mavericks would love to extend their lead this trip down. To Finley. Finley for the left block.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
The Pacers are at the controls. To Pollard. Grabbed by Miller. He's double-teamed. Nice reverse jam by O'Neal.
He threw a nice-looking reverse dunk down, and the D could do nothing but watch.
And the Mavericks take it up. They're shooting 60% from the floor. To Nash. He's doubled up. Gets the pass off. For a double-digit lead. No mistaking that one.
Some players get the ball in their hands and look at it like it's a foreign object. What do I do with it? Well, this isn't one of those guys.
The Pacers are behind here, 47-37. To Miller. With a jab step. Miller lets it go from 17 feet out. Hits it.
Don't sleep on this guy out there with the mid-range jumper. He can definitely drop one on your head.
Beyond the arc. Can't get the buzzer beater. We've just finished the third quarter. The score, 47-39. O'Neal inbounds to start the final quarter. To Artest. Pass left wing. Miller releases. Cashes in off the drive.
That's what you want on offense. High percentage shots.
To Finley. Pass caught by Finley. He's double teamed. Finley fires from the right block. Nice defensive rebound by Miller. To O'Neal. It's picked off.
Dirk Nowitzki just keeps hounding the defenses have. His defensive pressure has been key.
Miller batted it away, and that's his second block of the game. To O'Neal. Stolen. Left side pass. Finley fades away inside.
Watch him fade back on this one. That makes a shot even harder. But you got to take what the defense gives you.
And the Pacers can trim this lead down and bring it close with the bucket here. O'Neal is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. Controlled by Nowitzki. To Finley. Received by Nash. To Nash. With the runner. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. Now by Artest. A difficult shot and miss by Artest.
He doesn't like it when the D gets up in his grill on those mid-range jumpers because this is what happens.
The Mavericks score and lead by 9.
Nice shot, and that'll put him in the driver's seat.
The Pacers with the ball, and they're down 9. To Pollard. Right side pass. Caught by Pollard. Miller raises up. Misses from just inside the line.
I'm not sure why people take those long two spits. Either get the ball closer to the rim or take a couple steps back and try a 3.
The off-the-glass lay-in was cashed in by Finley.
He's making his living down there on the inside.
Just under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Miller. Right wing pass. Pump fakes. Artest is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
Nash works it up. He's shooting 33% from beyond the arc. Artest made the nab back there and records his first steal. Can't cut the lead to single digits. Off the mark by Tinsley.
There are no free passes in this league when you drive to the hoop. Watch him take the little bump and just shrug it off.
The Mavericks have the lead here, 53-44. To LaFrentz. Back to LaFrentz. Pass to the wing. Jamison backs up for a double-digit lead. Rebounded inside by O'Neal. Lays it right in.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Just under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Finley. Finley shoots, picks up his 25th point. The Pacers will take a timeout here.
Timeout, Pacers.
Skip to Miller. O'Neal is looking for the ball. Off the front rim and out by Miller.
He may have forced that one. That 3 can be tempting when you're down, but a solid 2 is just as good in the long run.
Here comes the double team. Nowitzki pops it up for 9. Big bucket by the 6-year man out of Germany.
The more touches your star players get, the better your offense flows.
To Artest. Out on the left wing. Here comes the double team. To cut it to single digits. 11 rebounds by the 6-year man out of Germany. To Finley. Now outside. Nash tries the spin move. The J was missed by Nash.
Fitz, they got themselves into trouble earlier in the game, and it looks like this one's going to be just out of reach.
LaFrance made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
Miller with the personal. That'll be his second foul of the game. 36 seconds here in the game. Tinsley with the personal. That's his first foul of the game. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. An extra effort rebound by Pollard. To Artest. O'Neal wants it down low, and he comes away with his third pickpocket tonight. Dumps it off. To Finley. He's double teamed. Skip to Nash. 6 seconds to shoot. Off the back rim and out by Nash. Off the left rim and out by Nowitzki. Tinsley hurls it from about three-quarter court. The 3 won't fall. There's the horn, and this game is in the books. The final score, 58-48. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Mavericks did a great job today in limiting their turnovers. And anytime you can keep your turnovers to a minimum, that's going to give you a great chance to win.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Finley is our ESPN player of the game, and he finishes with a total of 26 points. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.